Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back once again to the HDR studios here. Harley Day Rider Nation is alive and well, and I see the chat room is going crazy already this morning, and that is awesome, man. Awesome. Got my coffee going. Hey, how'd everybody like that new thumbnail? Huh? I shot that yesterday morning with actually, here, check this out. So I told everybody here that I've been a photographer for years. This is my 35 millimeter. Uh, it's an SLR, single lens reflex camera. It's a Sony, and I use this on photo shoots, and people go, "Oh, that's like a point and shoot camera. You're not a real photographer." This thing actually costs more money than the big honking cameras that you have to walk around with and hold. I used to do that, guys. I had two Nikon, I think they were D600s, huge cameras with big heavy lenses, and this one does everything and more than those cameras, but it's mirrorless. It's mirrorless. I also shoot my garage videos with this camera. Again, this is a Sony A6000. Shoots amazing video, shoots even more amazing pictures, and I'll have to share some of those with you. I did a recent senior portrait shoot. Somebody once said, "Oh wait, HDR, you mean you shoot old people?" No, seniors, man, like high school graduates. So, and I do wedding photography with this thing. It's an awesome camera. So, I'm going to show you another piece of my garage gear here in a minute. But yeah, man, welcome back, everybody. And I am just so happy to be here. Thanksgiving was a couple days ago. Black Friday shopping was yesterday. And man, did we shop until we drop, man. Whew. Ask me how many Christmas presents we brought home. Zero. None. A big old fat zero Christmas presents. Nothing did we bring home. Let me go through the chat room before it gets out of control, before I can't catch up. Good morning, Jeffrey River Bluff Baggers. Good to have you on board there this morning. Road Glide Andy, we hope that you have a safe trip out there trucking. Road Glide Andy is an amazing diesel mechanic, and he's so good that they gave him an entire shop. And I think that's great, man. It's a blessing. He's doing very, very well for himself. And, he's out working today. So, we thank you for your truck driving services. HDAV Traveler, good morning to you. Smyrna Cowboys in the house. Smyrna Cowboy, good to have you on board here. Bob Nelson with that amazing drone footage. If you haven't seen Bob Nelson's drone footage, go over to his channel. And I know people go, man, HDR, drone footage is getting overused. It's getting boring, but Bob Nelson makes it amazing, breathtaking videos, as well as another guy on here. Sometimes he's in here. 10 Wingman. Amazing drone footage because he's talking about it. And I think that's all. I'm going to show you a piece of gear that you can use to be able to talk when you're flying your drone. I think that's the piece that's missing, guys. We'll talk about that in a minute, though. Captain Ed, good morning to you. 10 Wingman, as I said, good morning. I don't know where your buddy's been lately. Mr. G, 1965, texted me Thanksgiving morning. We texted back and forth, said Happy Thanksgiving. And, but I haven't seen any videos lately, so I hope he's doing well. Let's see here. Wayne Beaver, good morning. And he says, good morning to all the riders out there. Great group of people in here already. Paul, good morning on his beautiful Indian motorcycle. Pink's Adventures, amazing up-and-coming moto vloggers. You got to check out their channel, Pink's Adventures. Go over, click subscribe, click the little bell notification, ding, 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 so you can be notified of their videos. Great videos, a lot of fun to watch. HDAV Travelers in the house. Harley 103, good morning there from Canada, our Canada friends up north. On the Wing and a Hog. Hey, good morning, On the Wing and a Hog there. From is it Alberta? I don't know. I can't pronounce where you're from, but good morning. We are happy to have you on board there this morning with us here with Coffee with HDR. Rocky J, good morning. Toby, Northern's in the house, and Southern Rider. So that's everybody right now, I think. Oh, let me scroll down a little bit more. We got some more maybe in here. Ty from Tennessee. If you haven't been watching Ty from Tennessee videos, I suggest check those out. He had the 5 things that he hates about his new motorcycle. Why do we make these videos, Ty? We spend all this money on the motorcycle, and we hate these 5 things. But it took him a hard look to find 5. So check that video out. Good morning, Bill Snyder. Wayne Beaver, a brisk 23 degrees. I believe I'll wait till it warms up a little bit. Wayne Beaver, go out and buy some hot wired gear. Go to cyclegear.com, click on hot wired, and buy yourself a whole heated suit, man. You plug in that bike, you'll feel like it's 75. It's amazing. We'll talk about that also today. Nancy Weems is in the house. Good morning to you. Glad to have you on board here with us this morning. As I'm going through the chat room here, just scrolling down to get to the bottom. Hog Driver 88, Frank Williams 3. Good morning. A lot of new names in here this morning, man. Welcome everybody. Welcome all the new folks to the channel. We are glad you're on board here, and definitely. You're in California. Frank Williams 3 is in California. Toby Northern is saying his shout outs to everybody there. Will Henderson, HD AV Traveler, I thought I'd get you before. Hog Driver 88, just broke out my Canon DSLR gear yesterday. Man, that stuff is heavy. Man, the DSLR gear is heavy. So if you don't know the difference, the Canon DSLR, okay, so it stands for a single lens reflex camera. And what it means by there's a mirror in there that click, that mirror fits up and down. Well, those cameras are heavy, man. They're bulky. I carried them for years in my backpack. I carry a camera backpack with all my gear in it to do weddings and stuff. And you could barely pick it up off the floor. But now that I got the mirrorless camera, the electronic camera, the Sony, there's a lot of them. Sony sells them, Nikon. I'm sure Canon has one where there's no mirror in it, and they're just a lot easier to carry. The lenses are smaller, and, hey, save your back, right? Good morning here. So Jeff River Blagger, gotcha. So trying to keep my nice $15,000 shirt with no wrinkles there. I say it's $15,000 because the Harley shop that we got it from, when we bought the new bike for, you buy the new bike for $30,000, they give you 2 shirts. So Miss HDR got one because she happened to be there with me signing the papers, and I got one. So I say they're $15,000 shirts, not 30. Some of you only get one. That's a $30,000 shirt. But we can't complain, right, man? Hey, Harley motorcycle, hometown company. Well, in the States anyway. I always said they're how do I say that? They're American assembled. Just remember that they're American assembled. Not all of it's American made. Nothing's totally American made anymore, guys. Come on. We were in the Amish country a few weeks ago, and Miss HR picked up a quilt. We thought, man, these Amish ladies make really beautiful quilts. Nah, man, it said on the bottom, there's a tag, made in China. So, don't believe everything. Don't take it for face value. That's for sure. If everybody watched my Thanksgiving video, I hope you did. I said on there it was like 46 degrees when I left the house Thanksgiving morning. Ty says, I use a Sony ZV-1. Good camera. Yeah, those are nice cameras also, man. Absolutely. This camera shoots amazing video. I have a 35 millimeter, 35? Yeah, 35 millimeter fixed lens on it. So what that means is when Miss HDR picks it up, she can't zoom. She's used to being able to zoom a lens, right? But it's an f2. It's an f1.8. Okay. So that's an f-stop, and that's a whole nother. If you want to see my photography videos, man, check out 42 Technoman, the number 42 TECHNOMAN. It's another channel I run. Check it out. And Mr. McStash in the house. Good morning, buddy. Good to have you on board there this morning. But yeah, so let's see. Paul said, I'm still using a Nikon D5000 and D5300 DSLRs. And those are great cameras, Paul. I can't say anything bad about them cameras. They are really, really good cameras. I shot Nikon for years and years. I shot a lot of weddings with Nikons. But yeah, check out 42 Technoman for all my photography stuff. Go in there and you'll find out when I bought this camera. I did an unboxing of it. I got a new unboxing coming up. I bought Photoshop Elements 2022. And it's funny, Mrs. HDR laughs because I buy it on a disc. I could buy it off their website and just put the serial number in. But so many people love those unboxing videos. And she gets amazed. They get a lot of views when you unbox something. It's like, I don't know why. I mean, but so I buy them in a package and I unbox those. Um, Mr. McStash says, I'm in your neck of the woods. Where are you at, Mr. McStash? We're getting ready to go into Pittsburgh. You traded your SLR for a 360 camera. And that 360 camera shoots pretty good video, man. It's different. You know what I mean? It's amazing stuff. Yeah, saw your video. Noticed it was a short video. Oh, Henry, it was not a short video. It was what? It was 12 minutes, 11 minutes. But somebody's talking in there. Oh, wait. Pink's Adventure said, I have used some $200,000 firewood. I used to have some $200,000 firewood. Came with the house when I bought it. Yeah, I get that, buddy. I get that, man. A house is nothing but a dream, right? I call it the American nightmare. But hey, and where was all you guys yesterday when I was live streaming on Facebook, man, from my garage? I went down there about 5:30. I took my phone. I'm going to live stream on Facebook, man. It's like, I'm going to see what it's all about. So I did. And I had like 4 people show up. I will be unboxing the new J and JS jack later today. Maybe I will turn on my GoPro at the same time. Yeah, man. Here, let me show you this. Let me show you this here. I'm going to highlight some of these. On the wing and a hog. See, there's a man that owns both of the best model motorcycles, a Honda and a hog, man. Yes. He'll be unboxing his new J and S jack later. Yeah, man, turn the GoPro on, unbox that baby and film that, man. Unboxings are huge. Very, very big. Hog Driver says, I need a 360 cam for my bike. Hog Driver, they are amazing. I don't know anything about a 360 camera. The only thing I heard is when you shoot that video, you have to put it in their software first, I guess. And Mr. McStash will be able to tell you in the chat room more about that because I don't know. Maybe I need to get McStash on the channel here on the show sometime and we could chit chat about a 360 camera because I know nothing about it. But anyway. Okay. Here you go. Toby says, I saw the notification, but I missed clicking on it. Then I went to my notifications, nothing. I was about to go to your Facebook page when my wife summoned me. Laugh out loud. Toby, why is your wife summoning you? Tell her, you know what? There's an HDR video going on right now. I got to go join the gang and kind of watch that. But no, man, I understand it. I have an old Canon S20, great photos and video, but no audio hookup. Hey, that's okay, Pink's Adventure. I'm going to show you something here that's going to blow your mind. It's one of those, it's going to blow your mind. And I think you'll be very interested in it. A lot of extra labor to work for this 360 camera. Just my 2 cents. And Ty from Tennessee is an amazing a technologist, like myself, but he's more amazing at it than me. But, and there used to be an old saying, those who teach it do not know how to do it. That's what they say. So, and now I teach technology. I must not know too much about it, but Ty works it every day. So if he says there's a 360 camera, and it takes a little bit more work. And I heard that even Moose was saying that. I don't know where Moose has been lately either. People come and go from videos, but I was telling, who was I telling? Colin. We were talking yesterday for a while, and he's been extremely busy at work. I mean, it's the time of year. It's the season for all of us to get busy. End of the year stuff, I guess. But, he was apologizing for not putting a video out, and he's like, man, I've been so busy. But guys, that's what YouTube's all about, man. It's our hobby. It's what we like to do. Like today, this is a hobby getting together with you. Now, this is a little bit, it's been pretty darn consistent. We're at show number 48 today. I don't like to miss a Saturday, but I will if I have to, because it is a hobby and you guys understand that. But he did put up a new video yesterday, Bronco ride. So go check his video out. And he's out on that great Pan America again. I think he's loving that bike a little bit more than the Street Glide Special, We talked a little bit, and it was a very interesting conversation because he believes the new, is it called the Thunderstroke 1250 engine, is going to be coming on the touring bikes. Probably not until 2023. He said they might have to do some re-engineering on it or something. And Colin's pretty smart, so it's probably going to happen. I watched some of that, and I found myself learning to watch it. You watch some of it. I'm trying to see which one you watched there. What was up with the live stream? Camera was rotated. Paul, you know what I try to do with that live stream, and why? Oh, why don't these places let you live stream in landscape? I mean, yeah, landscape. They all want you to be in portrait mode. I hate that little screen, man. I hate that. You know, you're looking at your phone this way, right? This is portrait mode. I want to film this way. I want you to see my whole garage. But do they let you do that? Oh, no. No, they don't let you do that. I don't know why. I mean, I'm live casting right now. I'm streaming on YouTube. So maybe I'll stream on YouTube one day and see if we can't go portrait mode. See if that works. Maybe it will. So lots of extra labor, Ty says. I'm just kind of catching up on some of the chat room here. Thought after last night's live, you would be in the garage doing this live. River Bluff Baggers. Remember I told you last night, it's easier to come into the HDR studios here, up here in the studio, with all the gear, all the microphones. You see the microphone over here. I have another microphone over here. You can see this one. I have this microphone, right? I have all the camera gear up here running. Drop that back down below the camera. I have all the camera gear up here running, all the audio I need, all the video I need, all the studio lighting. I want to do it in the garage, but it's going to take me a little work. And I did get up at 3:30 this morning. God only knows why. And I thought, well, I'm up early enough. I can go set the garage up. The car's already moved up. It's ready to go. All I had to do is put a table up, put the laptop in there, and shoot it, right? And start going for the video. But I didn't do that. I will do one for the garage. I will do a garage video. I will do a garage live. Jack, what was the date of the first coffee with HDR? Man, that's a good question. That is a really good question. Let's see if I can't look that up. Let's see if I can't. Can I do it on this? Let's do it on this computer over here. I bet you I can because I've been keeping a, if you can hear me okay. I think you can still hear me. I've been keeping a playlist. So let's see here. What was the date of the first coffee with HDR? Man, that is a good question. Let's see when I started coffee with HDR. Hey, it says I'm live now. Imagine that. Let's go to my studio. Let's go to the studio here, and we're going to take a look. Maybe under content, maybe under live. Let's see if I can't find it. Well, that's 24. 24. We're looking for the first live stream here, Coffee with HDR. Well, let's see. Nope. Well, it looks like the first Coffee with HDR is December the 19th, 2020 was the first Coffee with HDR. December 19th, 2020. Man, we're coming up on an anniversary, man. I am pretty happy about it. Thanks for asking me to look that up. I appreciate that because now we can have an anniversary show here coming up here very soon, and I can't wait for that. So anyway, yeah, thanks Harley103 for asking that. But yeah, man, that's pretty good, huh? December 19th, 2020. And it was actually, for some reason, it was at 8:30. I don't know. I mean, there's some 7s in there, 7:30s, but it's been 8 to 9 for a long time now. Anonymous bikers in the house. Anonymous. You'll never see his face because he's anonymous. He did an amazing video the other day on a Road King. And good stuff, man. I like watching people's demo rides. As long as you're honest about it. Don't do that demo ride like this motorcycle was a 107 engine, and it has a power stroke shifter, and don't do that because you're BSing people. Just tell me how the ride was, and he did a good job. He's like, man, it's comfortable. It feels nice. The gears shift good. It got a lot of throttle response. My kind of man right there. Steve Streetglide, good morning. I enjoy Saturday morning chats. Saturday morning chat, it's like meeting all the local coffee shop. Except you're still in your comfies in your house. Steve, that's exactly right. We are still in our comfies in our house, right? And somebody said last night on the Facebook thing, well, can you do the live chat in your garage in your pajamas? Sure I can, because it's my garage, right? And it's right behind the house. I walk out the basement door and we're right inside the garage. So absolutely. The coffee maker just turned on now. Now I can catch up with everybody. On the wing, man. There you go. Steve Streetglide, thanks for that. Henry, never been at your HDR studio. Can you believe it? Henry, you would probably have a panic attack if you came in my studio, because there's half of the room that's like just got all my stuff. I have so much stuff. I'm looking right now. I can see right now, just turning my head, I see 6 helmets in this room, lying all over the place. Now, I did start a helmet wall. I could show you that sometime, where you buy those Amazon hooks and hang your helmets up. But this room does need kind of gutted and revamped, Henry. But Henry's family, you can come in here anytime you want, man. Just let me know. We'll come up. I'll show you the studio and show you around a little bit. Maybe we'll even get you on the show, Henry. Come up. You've been on a lot of my videos. I'd love to have you on a live show. That would be awesome. Frosty Travelers in the house. Good morning, Frosty. Mike Bodine. Good morning, Mike. Good to have you on board there this morning. The blasted temperature is going down instead of up this morning. Says 66 today, 38 now. Chilly in Florida. Florida doesn't have chili. Oh, come on. I got to drink to that. Let's see what else we got going on here this morning, because I got a few things to talk to you about this morning, but I love the chat room. You guys fuel this show. You know that. If it wasn't for there's wonderful people in that chat room, this show wouldn't exist. It'd be HDR doing editing by himself. Let's see. Yeah, getting a little cold in Florida. Ty from Tennessee, HDR, it's been 1 year since my motorcycle accident. Coffee with HDR kept me in touch with my motovlogger family during that time. Thanks, Ty, and I'm glad I can help you out, brother. I'm glad I can give you that. And I watched that tragic accident, and now look at that, man. A year later, and you have 2 motorcycles. 2. That says so much about you, Ty, that, you got back out there, you got back on that steel horse, you grabbed those reins, and you went riding again. You're like, I like to ride. I'm going to ride. Ty, I don't know if I could do that, I have not been in that situation. I don't want to be, but I don't know if I'd come back from that, buddy. So congratulations. We are lucky to have Ty from Tennessee here. His beautiful wife one day. Hopefully she'll be back on the bike with him. They love to ride together. Hog Driver 88, good morning. Ricky KM, good morning. Having your first cup of Java there this morning. Nothing like your first cup of Joe. I had my first cup at 3:30 this morning. Yes, 3:30. You heard that right. Thedorn Brown, good morning from Philadelphia. Philadelphia freedom. Philadelphia freedom. Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, that's another football team we watch here. I know we still love our Steelers. That could be a new video for Ty from Tennessee. And Ty, watch his video of his studio, man. I still say that has to be, and I didn't mean to sound rude. I think I said very positively, Ty, that was one of your best videos. Not that your motorcycle stuff is not great, guys. I love motovlogging. But when I get to see you, I get to see the person, who you are, see your face, know you. If I walk in the mall, I'll be like, yo, Ty, and shake your hand. I mean, I know Ty a lot better than that, but you get the idea. Show yourself, man. Tell us who you are, what you do in life. Don't just, I'm out here riding on the motorcycle, and man, look at the pretty leaves. And oh yeah, by the way, if you put your kickstand down, the Harley does not shut off, but every other motorcycle does. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So anyway, you're going to take some video today from Pittsburgh. I am going to take the camera today, and I'm thinking I'm taking the glasses today. So we'll see how those work out. The new video glasses. I am going to Pittsburgh this morning. Right after the show, we're going to jump in the car here. Well, I'm going to eat first, of course. Take a shower. Got to do that, right? Can't be in the city all stinking and stuff. Nobody want to be around you. And we're going to the city of Pittsburgh today. So it is Central. Oh, wow. That one took off on me there. I missed it. Let's see. I'm in Central North Carolina. It's better now than July, but not as nice as what you have. Hog Driver 88 is talking to Frosty's Traveler. Nancy Weems, Bob Nelson. We're sinking. Where are you sinking? Why are you sinking, Nancy? Ty, definitely, man. Brother, that was an amazing video. Guys, go watch it. He shows you the studio, and what's most awesome about that, it's going to bring a tear to your eye. He shows those two helmets that him and his wife was wearing the day of their accident, and you're going to tear up. It's emotional, but it's a great thing they did, because they're always going to remember that day and know how lucky they were. They walked away, and they're just great people, you know. There is Mr. G 1965. Although I have not seen a video from the man, he is in the chat room. So good morning, Mr. G 1965. I was telling everybody we actually texted on Thanksgiving Day, and I think that's awesome, man. He's reaching out to a buddy. We definitely I consider us friends. I sat with him and his family at VAM 21, and I got to sit with his family and talk. We had a beer together, and you know, once you have a beer with a man, you're connected, guys. You are connected together. So something to think about. But glad to have you on board there this morning. So, morning in Florida, old saying, we're going to sink. Oh, okay, Nancy, I get it. I understand. Florida is a really tough place to live. It looks like it's beautiful, but you get a lot of hurricanes. That scares me, man. That scares me a lot. Pigs Adventure said it would be very interesting to see more video from the video glasses. The little video you did of them look good. Pigs Adventure, I think what I'll do is, Ty says, can't wait for VAM 22. I will be there. Absolutely, I will be at VAM 22 for sure. I like, it's the right time of year for me, because you guys know I only get 2 months off a year. I know that sounds like a lot, and I'm not saying it that way. I mean, I only have 2 months that I could take vacation. Let's put it that way. So, and it falls within that time. I get vacation time. So that's awesome. But it's going to be great. Definitely need a video with the camera glasses. So here's what we're going to do with the camera glasses. I plan on taking them today. What I'll do is I'll shoot some video with those of myself and Miss HDR walking around the city of Pittsburgh. We're going down. We're actually looking for lobster tail today. So if the price is right, I don't know. Henry told me last night that it's going to be expensive. If it is, I'm not going to make lobster bisque. I'm going to make clam chowder. So I'm either getting lobster today or clams. And I'm also looking for some yellow-tailed fish. So I'm going to see what kind of price I can get on that. I'm looking for some different ocean fish. We're going down to a place called Woolies. I think it's WHOLLYS in Pittsburgh. It's a big seafood place. They get fresh seafood in every day, and they sell it in the Strip. So the Strip in Pittsburgh for us is like the market district of the world, because everything comes in there fresh, or they make bread and stuff fresh right there every day. So we go down there and treat ourselves a couple times a year to different things. Let's see here, where we at? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next meetup too, Mr. G. I think, the first meetup gave you guys a lot of cool ideas of what you want to do, what you have to do, things you might want to change. And I think the next one's going to be awesome. The biggest thing, if we can keep the bulk of the group together. Last year with VAM 21, we had some cliques, right? It was like this group of people knew each other. They went to here. This group of people knew each other. They went here. I was with a group of people. We really didn't know anybody. Like there was myself, Colin, and Orvis. We all three stayed in one house. We know each other pretty well, but we just went with the big group clique, whoever was there. So But and I would love to have better weather and do more rides with everybody. Yellow-tailed tuna. No, it wasn't yellow-tailed tuna. It was yellow-tailed snapper. Is that what it is? Yellow snapper? Yellow-tailed. I don't know. It was on this YouTube channel I watch sometimes called Dar Sizzle Offshore. I don't know if you watch fishing shows or not, but her and her boyfriend do deep sea fishing down in Florida. So she was catching the other day. Dusty in the Wind, good morning. Glad to have you on board there this morning. Going to have it at the Moose Lodge, Toby, July 21st through the 30th or the 23rd. Those are great dates, man. Those dates work awesome. You know, it's almost like you wrote the playbook for me. It's like, these are the dates, man. And that's awesome to have. So anyway, here's one thing I wanted to show you, because a lot of you talk about getting the proper audio when you're doing things. This is what I want to do with the drone. Put the drone up and do like 10 Wingman did, right? 10 Wingman is. This thing is awesome. Well, here, I'm going to show you the case first I bought. This is a Sony digital recorder. This is a lapel microphone. Whoops, on this side. That's a lapel microphone on this side here. It plugs into the top of the recorder. Let's take the recorder out. And that's all it is, man. You lock it on the side, put this in your pocket, you start your video, and people say, oh, HDR, man, it looks like one of those old those old foreign films when the mouth is moving, but not. So you start your video and you start your audio, go in front of your camera and go, clap 3 times. That puts big spikes on your audio tracks, both audio tracks. Go back to your video editor, line those up, grab the camera audio and just shut it off. You don't have to delete it or disconnect it. Just go to the volume and turn the camera on all the way down, and you'll have that perfect steady audio. The mouth will be right and everything's perfect. So, but it is absolutely amazing. HDR. Oh, 10 rides. I'm sorry, 10 rides, not 10 Wingman. 10 rides. What am I promoting him for? He's not even here. That sucked guy. I tell you, 10. But yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. 10 rides does the drone video. And they talk. He told me he somehow talks through his phone. It records their audio as he's flying and he's talking. Like right now, we're going over the lower lake area, and we're going up across the mountain ridge. You can see the top of the ridge right here, and that gives that drone footage 3-dimension, man. You know, and I know a lot of people just overlay music with it. Sounds like either you're going to a funeral or a wedding, kind of a cross between those two audio tracks. I don't know. But if you can talk on your drone footage, man, that's awesome. Buy yourself a digital recorder. These are also great, great, great for garage videos, because in garage videos, what happens is, and it's funny because I told my buddy Switching Gears, who is supposed to, I got to text him later today, matter of fact, because he's supposed to be putting out a bunch of motorcycle build videos, and then he didn't do it. But he bought one of these the day I showed it. Or I talked to him about it, and he saw how you get audio, and he told his wife if HDR says you need it, then he bought it, and he did buy one. But D.A. Bishop, good morning. Welcome to the house. Glad to have you on board this morning. Be the Rider PA, good morning to you. Glad to have you on board here with us. But yeah, Ty says it's a great idea. The digital recorder, when you're doing garage videos, here's what happens. I see it on everybody's videos. I don't say anything about it. I've done it. Your camera's pointed here. You turn your back and you're working on a light or something. Well, the camera has the microphone in it. So like my microphone here, if I'm not talking here, if I'm talking like this. Okay. So now I'm talking like this here a little bit. You know, you see the difference in the audio quality. You know, it's really not there. Then I turn back around, back to the camera, and you start getting the audio again. Well, if you have that digital recorder, that light's a little hot, man. I don't know about that light. Studio lighting over here. But if you have that digital recorder on your lapel, your audio is always crisp and perfect. It's perfect. They can hear you. So, but then again, I have a Tuscam version of that recorder, and a Purple Panda Lava mic work very well. Hog Driver, you're right. I used to have a Tuscan version of a digital recorder, and it was awesome. Believe it or not, I probably shouldn't say that. Grady Jenkins, good morning. Welcome to the house. Glad to have you on board there in Tennessee. And I probably shouldn't say this, but we did use that Tuscan when we were ghost hunting. Honey, did he say ghost hunting? Ghost hunting. Yeah. Myself and my daughter and my sister went out one time to a prison. I'm going to take you guys on a motorcycle ride there one day. It's called the Moundsville State Prison. It's closed, obviously, but they give tours. Well, they also have this thing where you go in there at nighttime. Now, we went in at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. They lock you in the prison with maybe, I think there might have been a total of 25 people in the entire prison, right? You take your handy-dandy flashlights. You take your handy-dandy recorders in case there's a ghost in there that you want to talk to. Now, don't say HDR is a whack job, but there's tons of movies on ghost hunting. So anyway, you go in there and you go wherever you want, man. You just chill out. You go wherever you want. You can sit. We sitting in the basement. We're like, is anybody here? Is there anybody here? Speak to us. And obviously nobody spoke to us, but we had our digital recorder, man. And you turn the recorder on, maybe you can record a sound or a ghost or I don't know, but that's what I used to use it for. Can you show that voice recorder again? Your opinion, does it matter what voice recorder you have? I have one that I used in college. Plug in the lavalier mic and it does fine. Yeah, man, I'll show you the voice recorder one more time here, Toby. Here, so here's my opinion with it. This was actually recommended to me from Bronco Rod, and he used it for his garage videos. This is the Sony. I don't think there's a model number on here. No model. Oh, maybe there's a serial number on it. Yeah, I could read that. I can where's my glasses at? You get the picture. But this is just a Sony. I'll show it again there. You'll find it on Amazon. I seen it in Best Buy yesterday for $99. On Amazon, I think it was like $60. It comes with the lavalier microphone. It does not come with this case. This is an ACP Tech case. See it on there? ACP Tech. But man, this is just beautiful. It just sills right up there. It's great. I take it even if I'm going for a ride, I'll take it because sometimes I'll do an off-camera shoot when I'm out. I'll take my little tripod, my GoPro. I'll put this on. If I'm standing up by the motorcycle, you can hear me better than if the camera's clear across the way. So these things come in handy all the time. Toby, the answer to your question is, is the voice recorder plug and play, or do you have to adjust a bunch of settings to get the... No, you don't adjust anything with this tie. It's plug and play, man. As long as you... Here's one thing Bronco Rod did one day. You got to be careful. And I'm going to show you guys this because at the top of this recorder, you see those two holes? There's a red and a black. Never, ever, Bronco Rod, plug your microphone into the black. The microphone goes into red. There is nothing on here. You hit record. Here, let me show you. Let me turn it on here. Give you a little quick lesson there. I'm going to miss some of the chat room there, and I'm sorry. Jackie Boy's in the house. Good morning, Jackie Boy. Good to have you on board there this morning. Okay, so right now it's on. Okay, here's all you do. Push the record button. Okay, it's recording. On the side here, there's a little slide. See that slide? Push that slide up. Watch what it says. It says hold. And what that's doing now is none of the buttons work. Well, the menu button will work. But if you push this, if you hit any button, check this out. What that's saying right there is saying the hold switch is on. Release the hold switch. Because when you put this thing in your pocket, you don't want the recorder to go off naturally. So it is 100% plug and play, guys. You'll love this thing. I make no money off of this. I pay this stuff forward. Like if I buy something I like it, I will tell you. I bought one before this and I tried to buy it for I don't know, man, it was like $30 or $25 or something, with the lavalier microphone and a case and an SD card. And I thought, well, that's a good deal. It was garbage, man. Go back and there's a video that myself and Henry did with it. It was when we were putting on, I think, the grill lights on the front of the Road Glide. And the audio was just horrendously horrible, man. It was absolutely horrible. So, but yeah, then you just take the whole switch off and hit, and that's it. Hey, get this, guys. So to put the audio into your computer, see this on the back? Check this out. Look at that. Yep. It's a USB plug, man. You plug it in, and it comes up on the computer's a folder, and you have all your audio clips in there. Just grab them out. And when you're done with it, watch, back away, right? It's also nice because it runs on standard AAA batteries. So no more getting out there somewhere and being like, oh man, my recorder's dead. Darn it. Throw a couple AAA batteries in your tour pack and you're always ready to go with this thing. So, but like I said, it's awesome. I mean, and I won't recommend anything. If it was junk, I would just tell you it's junk. And I would tell you, well, I wouldn't even show it to you. But it is awesome, man. It comes with I think it came with a 32 gigabit card. There's tons of audio on here. I got to clean this thing off, but it's awesome, man. So there you go. My model number is a Sony ICD PX333. Toby says, yeah, I don't know what model that is, but the main thing is with these digital recorders is make sure you can put a lapel mic on it. If you can't put a lapel mic on it, don't use them, right? Don't worry, but don't use it. Now, I've got a 16 gig SD card in mine. What size card do you have in here? Mine's a 32 gig card in this one. So, and it obviously it holds a ton of audio. I mean, it's amazing. There is another way you can go if you're using a Moto Takaha. I'm not going to go there. Moto, good morning to you from France, man. It's so great to have everybody in here from all around the world this morning. Chit-chatting with us, man. This is a great place to bring motorcyclists together. Hog Drive, the USB is great. The Tuscan doesn't have that. Right. When I had that Tuscan, you had to take the card out, and then you put it, and this is great too. I showed Bodine this, and he's like, man, that's really great. Let's see if I can get it out the back of the computer. Come on. Come on. Worst thing about a Mac is the USB port's in the back of it. This thing is totally awesome also. I recommend everybody buy one of these. You know, so many people plug their GoPro into their computer and pull their video. Man, you don't have to. Check this out. This is the card out of my SLR camera. You can see that's a 64 gig, right? Let's take that out. Put that over there because I can take it with me today. Check this out. So there's two slots in there, micro SD and a regular SD slot. You just plug in your USB. You don't need any power or anything, and you can pull your video off. So this thing's great to have in your camera bag also. Very nice. Let's see. Just trying to catch up here. It's so nice to have you in there, man, from France. So yeah, that's the audio gear, man. So I mean, it's awesome. It's a great thing to have. There are more expensive routes to go. I could tell you that because Colin he did an interview. Did you see his interview from the back of the Dragon store with the one owner? There's actually two owners. And what he used was a wireless microphone setup. You hook it to the top of your GoPro. I looked at them the other day, man. They're the cheapest I found for the wireless unit. You put on your GoPro and you put this wireless thing on your lapel. Okay. It works kind of the same way. It was $299. That costs almost as much as your GoPro, you know, almost. Depending on what GoPro you have. But you know what? My other GoPro is actually down on the bike. So imagine that. Yeah, you're right. Smarty Cowboy card readers are amazing, man. They're great things to have. Then I got a bunch of these laying around also. Little USB hubs. I am working right now. I'm working on what I've referred to as see, that's kind of cool. It plugs into itself. I'm working on right now what I refer to as the Ty from Tennessee Charging Center. When you watch Ty's video of his studio, you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't want to give away anything, but check that out. And I'm liking that coffee cup. You like his coffee cup? You know where that came from? Yep, he's in here in the chat room. My man Henry bought this for me and brought it over one day. He's like, here, you need this for coffee with HDR. It's a beautiful coffee mug. I don't know where he found it at. You know, I would imagine it's got a hyphen in there. I would imagine probably at the Harley shop. I'm not sure, but so anyway, let's talk snow. We got some snow yesterday for about, I don't know, 20 minutes. It was snow flurries. It really wasn't anything. I would be out on the bike today. It's going to be 35 degrees here, and I was going to go for a ride. It's going to be clear, but like I said, we're going to Pittsburgh. We have a big day planned. And Mr. McStash, I'm sorry I missed if you told me where you were in my neck of the woods here, somewhere in this area. But we'll be in the city of Pittsburgh today. If you're there, maybe we can meet up. Moto, hi Toby, no snow. West Coast near La Rucho. It's about 1 or 2 millimeters, 2 or 3 times of winter. Not California, but pretty good. Boy, that sounds really nice. Sounds awesome. But yeah, so that's my audio setup, especially for my garage videos. Oh yeah, Bluetooth earbuds. Yeah, those are nice too, right? So, but does the GoPro accept Bluetooth audio into it? I guess no, it doesn't, does it? No, it doesn't. No. So that's one way to go is the Bluetooth. But I guess the earbuds you could record. Oh, you could record audio into your phone. Is that what you're saying? I guess, McStash, right? Oh, okay. You're going to Ogilvy for lights tonight. You're staying in Sturgis. I'm not sure where Sturgis is. You are going to be in the back door, and I'm sure you know that Road Glide Andy lives like 2 minutes from Ogilvy. So you're going to be in his back door. So make sure you text him. I know you got his number. Let him know you're going to be there this evening. But that's going to be awesome. You guys will totally enjoy it, especially if you got the grandbabies. They're going to love it. They're going to absolutely love it there for sure. Apple earbuds mic work with the GoPro. What? Apple earbuds mic works with the GoPro? How does that happen? But the GoPro can't record Bluetooth audio, right? Am I missing something, guys? Because that would make a whole nother world there. I mean, you know, a lot of the guys I see record their audios on their Sena 10C Evos, and they take the audio and they dub that into their GoPro videos. But I didn't know the video will receive it. Oh, no, not Bluetooth. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, because my GoPro have to be plugged in the side of it. Let's see, where's my GoPro? Here's my GoPro. So right here on the side, I got to be plugged in. And I did buy, for the GoPro 7, I did buy the adapter that goes on the side of the helmet, which I don't know why they can't build that crap into here. You got some of the best engineers in the world that build this stuff. And you can't build a mic without a damn adapter. Come on, GoPro. You know, I was wondering how many here that are regular watchers or drop in today do absolutely no recording of any sort when riding or otherwise. Harley 103, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm going to post this here so any of you can actually throw this up there. And my mouse likes to go to sleep. So Harley 103 is wondering how many of you here watching this this live stream right now do absolutely no recording. You're not a moto vlogger. You're just a viewer. The viewer of moto vlogs, or maybe the viewer of the HDR channel, Harley Day Rider channel. I don't know. But that is a really good question. This is pretty interesting too, Toby. And I did watch that video. Mr. Xtash did a video, I think, a while back showing how to use his phone to trick his Sena to run audio through Sena when riding solo. Yeah, I might have to go back and watch. I know he did one that showed how he split the earbuds so it picks up his wife in the one ear and it picks up him by his microphone. And I know McStash did that for sure. I remember watching that. Dusty in the Wind says he's been doing a lot of practice recording. It's good to practice before you go out there and start throwing your stuff together. There you go, Bob. Way to go, Bob. You ordered your Sony recorder. You're going to be very happy with that, man. When you're flying that drone, now you can talk. I'm flying over Lake Arthur. I'm flying over Lake Kawashabasha. This is the inlet of the lake. And tell people where that drone is flying. I think it's going to give it that third dimension that you need when flying a drone. But, Bob, that's really cool, man. You're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. It's a great recorder. I would have told you order that case I showed too, because it comes with no case, but you're going to want to get a little case and just look for, I don't know, digital recording cases on Amazon. You'll find little ones like that. You can put it in. Here you go. So thanks, 9mm James. 9mm James just watches. So that's awesome, James. Thank you so much for watching the videos, man. I hope everybody that you subscribe to, hope we're doing a good job for you and putting some decent content out there. Here's another one for you. And Jim, thank you very much also for watching and coming along for the ride with us. You're just a viewer and a rider. That's awesome. I used to think so many times that a lot of people were in here. Ricky KM says usually only record on major rides. So I think there's a nice mix in here, guys. Thank you so much for coming over. I mean, I used to always feel that people that came to watch this kind of stuff, and I talk about recorders or audio or digital or talk about cameras, I thought everybody was kind of like more on that line of, motive loggers. But it's great to see the viewers coming out, man. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much for coming over, everybody in the chat room. Jackie Boy, I am mostly a watcher. I have recorded before, but I can't seem to make myself happy with my videos, so they are never see the light of day. That's pretty good, Jackie Boy. D.A. Bishop, I wonder, but I don't motovlog. There you go. So that was a great question, Harley 103. Great question there. I never asked that before, man. Sometimes you do these live streams and there's things that we don't come across our mind. Yeah, but that is awesome. And Jackie Boy, you know what, man? Post your videos. If sometimes we're going to like it, don't be that guy. Don't be that crucial or critical of yourself and say, "Oh, that's junk. Nobody will watch that." Not if the audio or video is bad. Okay, I'll give you that. But if it's just something, man, put it out there and see what people think, man. Come on, yeah. We all want to see what everybody's doing out there. Editing is a headache. Nancy says editing is a headache. And I've put out a video one day. I did a live stream on video editing, and I probably need to do more of that. I don't know if any of you guys will come watch it or not, but I should probably schedule it. It was kind of off the cuff, and I was just sitting doing a video one day. I thought, I'm going to stream this just to see if anybody would be appreciative of learning how to edit. The problem with editing is there's so many different software packages out there, and I can't show them all to you. Check out Toby here. That's a great thing about riding on 2s or 3s, vlogging or not, recording or not, publishing on YouTube or not. The biker community is awesome, and social media just brings us all closer together. Toby, I couldn't have said it better myself, my man. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. You are exactly right. It's a community, Jackie Boy says that he loves the editing part, so that's cool. Oh, here you go. Here's another one. Judge Norman, good morning to you, everyone. You're a watcher. Always great videos. Thank you so much for watching the content. I still love producing it. I still love doing the editing, and I don't. If you watch my video, I don't spend, and I'll be honest with you, I don't spend hours and hours and hours editing a video. I can pretty much record it in camera. If it's 11 minutes, I cut the front end off. Where the digital camera, a lot of you guys got to be careful with that. Those centers go recording. Cut that off. So you should start with, hey guys, it's Harley Day, right? Your girlfriend HDR. And I'm out here on the motorcycle enjoying some beautiful wind in my face. But you don't hear that recording. Cut that off. That's the editing I do. Adding pictures. I do add pictures. A lot of you have seen that lately. I do put pictures up with some of my videos if I'm, pushing a point or something or showing you something. But As far as doing a lot of fancy editing, I don't really do a lot of that. And I've been doing them that way since I started, so it's nothing new. Here's a good one. River Bluff Baggers. We do both, but we're riding. They end up R-rated most of the time. Ask my buddy Henry about R-rated. I would have to go, beep, beep, recording. Okay, Henry, we're recording. He's on his bike, right? We're on the Senna's. Okay, man, I gotcha. So he'd be very good. He always comes out with that, hey, I get no respect at all. He always comes out with that voice, and he's funny as get out. But and then I always have time. Beep, beep. Okay, man, we're off the recording. Good, man. Oh, hey, oh. Then he does his cursing and gets that out of his blood. So, so I know what you mean by R-rated. Just tell everybody we're recording at the present moment, and don't let anybody talk any smack on there, and then you'll be fine. I do tell everybody, do your very, very best to keep your videos G-rated. I had a couple, actually 2 different guys. They were grandpas, and they watched their grandkids during the day. And they thanked me because my videos, they can watch them, and they know they don't have to hit the pause button when their little grandkids are sitting there watching them with them, because they know I'm not going to curse. I'm not going to say anything I shouldn't say. I'm not going to say anything about body parts or anything that's just obscene. They're G-rated is what I do. I work very hard to G-rate my videos. So now, have I gone off on live streams? If you watch Fireside Chat with the boys, sure, because the boys know how to pull my strings, and they know exactly what to say to get me to go. And they do that on purpose because it gives that live stream a little bit more depth. So we often say the live stream is more rated for adults than kids, but we all keep our videos G-rated. If you watch Bodine's, mine, and Colin's, they're all very much G-rated. So try to do the same with yours. You'll get a lot more viewers, and it goes a lot further. And I know, you watch some of these kids out there, man. That one guy I watched, I can't even say his name. He's got like 257 million subscribers on his YouTube channel. He makes like $200 million a year or more on YouTube. And all he does is swears and cusses at games. And that little kids are watching that crap to think it's funny. It's ridiculous. So editing with Adobe Premiere is fun, but expensive. Ricky KM, I would say ditch Adobe Premium, especially if you're paying a subscription, and go to DaVinci Resolve. It's free. There's a free version. It's going to do everything Premiere. I used to use Premiere. Then I went to, what was the other one? Oh, crap. I don't know. It was on the Mac. It was very, very expensive. I got rid of that. Went to DaVinci Resolve. It'll do everything you want to do. And Bodine's that way. Bodine hates free software because he thinks it's garbage. And now he's been using DaVinci Resolve because he said it's great, and he does everything he wants to do with his videos. So, yeah, you've heard good things about DaVinci. I may mess around with it some. It's going to save you a ton of money, guys. If you're paying for editing software, use DaVinci Resolve. Now, I can tell you, if you're using a PC, this is one thing you have to remember, because I tried to work with Rogue Glide Andy, and he bought a new PC, but you have to have a decent graphics card in it, because the graphics engine is what renders those videos. Not so much people say, I got a lot of RAM, I got a big CPU in my computer. That's nice when you're editing, but when you're rendering that video down to an MP4, you have to have a good graphics card. It's called a GPU. Ty from Tennessee is understanding this language right away. He's like, yeah, I know what he's talking about. So you got to have a good graphics card in your computer. If you don't, if you're using the onboard graphics, what that means is you're plugging one of the blue plugs in, the VGA. DaVinci Resolve may have a little trouble rendering. So be careful, but try it out. It's free, man. Download it for free. Try it. See how it works for you. I'm running a program now I got a little Linux laptop here that I've been running a free program on just to see if it would work. And it works. It's been awesome. So, but anyway, live stream is family friendly videos are for sure. Mr. McStash says his live streams are always family friendly. And that's the big thing. Keep them family friendly. That's what this is all about. I haven't been to one hog chapter meeting where anybody stands up and starts cursing at me or shakes my hand. Hey, you stupid old son of a... Yeah. Motorcyclists are very much to me, very down to earth people. And it shocked me when I first got into it. I used to have that thought in my head: motorcyclists are gang members that ride Harleys. They're part of like the Hell's Angels, or any of these motorcycle clubs or motorcycle groups. But that stigma is wrong, guys. I mean, I go to hog chapter meetings. I meet lawyers. One of our city council members is a hog chapter member. He wears a business suit to work every day. Doctors, paramedics, firemen, computer people, and it's great to be in that group, because when I was put out of work one time, I got laid off. There was a person in that group that worked for a computer company that got me an interview. So it's a group that will help you in a time of need. So, but they are all down to earth people. So Power Director 365, I pay a subscription, only like $50 a year. NVA Rider, and if that's fine, if that's works for you, I know that's what Rogue Glide Andy's using as Power Director, and I wish he would pay for it to get that damn watermark off his videos, because his content is so good. And for $50 a year, if he wants to use that, I think that's a good price to pay. $50 a year for your software. Come on, you're getting free updates and everything. But he needs to get that watermark off there, because it makes things, and I told him it's nothing, no secret. It kind of cheaps your video down. It's like, I'm not really in this for any reason other than just to do videos. So, but I do like Power Director. I have it on a laptop also here that I don't use anymore. But I do have it here. You have a lot of laptops. I don't know much how to download my cards. I'm trying to see this mic real quick here before I go. Mike says, I don't even know how to download my cards and haven't figured out how to get the videos, how to get the old videos off the cards so I don't have to buy new ones. Mike, that is a good thing. And believe me, a lot of people have talked to me about this. I have one person that watched my videos that said they have like 50 or 60 memory cards. I said, why? And they said, well, they all have videos on them. I said, why don't you format them? And they said, I don't know what that means. So they just keep buying new cards. So cards are rewritable, guys. They are memory. That's the idea. Memory can be rewritten over and over and over and over and over. So now, with that said, if you have a GoPro mic, if you flip up the thing to preferences, there's a thing that says reset. Hit the reset button. And when you go in there, and I would show, but it's not going to show up on here, it says format card. Hit that, and your card it'll do it on its own. Okay. Never format your memory cards on your computers and put them in your cameras. Be the Rider PA did that. And we had a little chit chat about that. And he said the cards are giving him a lot of weird issues. Always put the memory card, whatever camera you have, even if you have a 10C Evo, put it in there and let the camera format the card, because the software in the camera knows exactly how that card has to be formatted, whatever way it wants it. So don't ever format it on the computer and slap it in your camera, because you're going to have trouble. Okay. That's a tip from good old HDR right there, buddy. Let's see. Rogue Glide Handy. I know, Rogue Glide Andy, you're in it for you, but I'm trying to help you out, man. For $50 a year, I should buy it for you for Christmas. I should give you a copy of Power Director. Mike Bodine, just to be sure, remember, buy one of these. This is how you get the video off your camera. Take the little memory card out, put it in there. When you stick it in, it's going to come up as a drive letter. Okay, so if you have a Windows computer, which I guess that's probably what you're using, you have like C drive, and then you'll have like a D and an E drive. Okay, something like that. And just click on that drive, and that's where all your videos will be. Now, it might be buried in a folder, because I like to make subfolders in there. Click on each folder until you see a list of things called MP4. When you see MP4s, those are all the video files. Highlight those, right-click, copy, and paste them somewhere in your computer. I know that sounds like I'm speaking French, right, or German, or maybe even Spanish, but I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. Maybe I'll do a video one day on that, just to help people out that aren't sure. And I always said I love paying it forward with this stuff. I mean, I've been doing motive vlogging for, as you guys know, several years now, and I love paying it forward, man, and helping new people out. So anyway, yeah, Jackie boy, you're right. Rogue Glide Andy is probably one of the most realest people you'll meet on a motorcycle, and he's probably one of the most heaviest riders I know on a motorcycle. So he'll ride in weather that you'll look out there and be like, I ain't taking my bike out there, and he'll be out riding to work, man. So I ride him all the time. He knows that. We talk all the time. I'm not saying anything I never told him. I mean, we're buddies. I'm not trying to bash Road Glide Andy by any means. He's a good friend of mine. So, but if it works for him, that's cool. All right, let's see. Toby, I don't do Facebook or anything, just YouTube, Mike says. Final Cut Pro. That's what I used to use, Hog Driver. I did use Final Cut Pro at one time, but it's like $500 or $600 now that you have to pay up for that software. So, but if you're making, if your videos are monetized on YouTube, I always tell people, save that money up and take that money. Plus, if you're monetized, you can write that off on your taxes. Once you're monetized and you buy that $500 software package, that's a tax write-off, guys. And I could talk all day. And even Bodine 52 didn't realize that once he became monetized, it's a business. That's your side business. Anything you buy, GoPro cameras, a new motorcycle, gas for your motorcycle, all your trips, all that stuff, you could take all that and write it off as long as you're doing videos when you're out there. So, and talk to your tax people. And that is, I think a lot of that comes off our state taxes, not so much federal. So I don't know what your states are, but that's Pennsylvania. Even the beautiful HDR Studios here is written off for this room. So just saying, always remember, save that money up a little bit and pay for that software. Not a big deal. But thanks for the card thing. I have formatted on a computer from time to time and had the same problem. Yeah, always format your memory cards in the camera. Okay, I've been in computers now for over 25 years. Formatting is a weird subject. I mean, and things format differently. I downloaded a piece of software the other day to format memory card. Now, formatting is just you're taking a blank disk, and you're preparing it to put data on it. Well, this program I downloaded the other day formats in like 25 different formatting protocols, I guess. So let's see. I have found once money comes into, the fun is gone. Used to love working on trucks, but not so much anymore. Yeah, I agree with you there. But yeah, I mean, the fun for me is still here. I mean, my channel is obviously it's monetized, and I make the $40 a month. It's not that you're getting rich on it, but I save that money up and I use that to buy something that I need, microphone or digital recorder. I actually saved the money up and I bought the digital recorder from the YouTube proceeds. So that way you feel like whatever you're making, you're putting right back into it. Because I do this for fun, guys. I do this purely for entertainment. And you guys make this show possible on Saturday mornings. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't do it. But with that said, I'm 8 minutes over my quitting time. Wait, listen for the bell. Did you hear that? That was the old mill whistle. Remember, they pull the whistle, quitting time. And remember, Fred would jump on the back of the dinosaur, and he would slide down the dinosaur and jump in his car and rubbing his feet and go over and pick up Barney because Barney got off work, right? And they run home to their wives and they eat a brontosaurus burger. That's what I got to do. Go down and have a brontosaurus burger. Thanks, everybody, so much. Again, it's because of you that this show is even possible. Number 48. I started December 19th of last year, and we're still going strong. Have a safe weekend. If you get them motorcycles out there, remember, ride your own ride and be safe, right? And take your time out there. If it's cold, bundle up, man. Be ready for the elements and take care of yourself out there on the motorcycles. I know we all love to ride, so I will talk to you next Saturday morning. I do have a video coming out tomorrow morning, Sunday. There's a shameless plug, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm talking about holiday shopping. It's an interesting video. I think you'll like it, but check it out, and hopefully you give it a big thumbs up and ring the little bell if you're not subscribed. Thanks, Roy. Good morning. We are just getting ready to shut it down there. 9mm. Good morning to you. And all the new people, I hope you watch every week and watch on Instagram. But I'm here Saturday morning, 8 a.m. like clockwork. Thank you so much. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe. Harley Day Rider be down and out in the beautiful HDR Studios here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Have a great week, everybody. I'll talk to you next Saturday. Bye-bye for now.